why fast food has gotten so expensive. And I know, you know, we know, McDonald's is not no dollar no more. You can't get nothing at McDonald's for no dollar no more. So that does not exist. And I know pretty much everywhere else that dollar menu does not exist. It's non-existent. I don't even think they got a $5 foot long at Subway no more. So prices definitely have went up. Prices have definitely went up, and we just gonna have to work with it. But here we go. Let's get right into it. Why fast food has gotten so expensive.
Big and tasty. For just $1, you did your thing, dog.
Remember the dollar menu?
Well, you may be hard-pressed to find any fast food item that actually costs $1 anymore.
$17 for 3 Filet-O-Fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
I don't have the money to buy fast food anymore.
Wouldn't you just miss the days when fast food was actually cheap?
When looking at fast food menus nationally, here are the average prices for fries from McDonald's, a Happy Meal, and a burger combo from Burger King. But I paid even more than that. Here are the prices at fast food locations by the NBC offices in Midtown Manhattan.
Broadly speaking, sales are performing much stronger than foot traffic, and that's due in part to higher prices.
The Consumer Price Index measures inflation, or the average increase in prices over time. Fast food falls into the limited service meals category. Think anything that's typically ordered at a counter and taken to go. From 2019 to 2023, prices in this category are up nearly 28%. That's more than full-service meals. Think sit-down restaurants with servers, which increased nearly 24%. And it's also more than overall inflation, which increased 19%. So why are fast food prices so high, and where will they go from here?
Like I said, fast food prices, there is no dollar menu no more. I remember fries used to be, from McDonald's, they weren't that expensive. But now you got places where they $4 for a medium fry. Dang. For that medium fry for fast food, it's still fast food, but it ain't no, affordable food. You are definitely, it seems, better off cooking these days, especially for some fries. You can get a whole big bag for that price. Fast food is fast at a price these days, because that is ridiculous. And what that lady said, I paid $17 for 3 Filet-O-Fish. She mad about the Filet-O-Fish. I mean, that fish patty, what? That's at least $5 something for each of them. So, hey, that is, for that little fish patty, some cheese, and some tartar sauce from McDonald's, I'd be kind of upset too. Didn't pay $17 for all that. And it ain't that much. Like I say, it's over inflation, the amount that it costs. It is cheaper, I feel like, just to go to Walmart, get that dollar bag. I think it's $1. Dollar bag of fries, and you can feed way more than just a medium fry, definitely from McDonald's. I can't do Burger King though, y'all know. I ain't had Burger King in a long time, so I don't know about Burger King. It ain't one of my to go to fast food spots no more. So McDonald's still on the list, just because if I travel, it's known, so it's somewhere I can definitely eat. But I've seen them prices go up. I like the McChickens, y'all. I like the McChickens. They ain't no dollar no more neither. So I'd be mad about that. Like, dang, $2 for a McChicken. These prices is tripping. Be looking at the food I got. 2 McChickens and a fry. I don't even get to drink, y'all, because I don't be doing all that. 2 McChickens and a fry. I done paid over $10 for this. I say, this look like a $5 meal. But it done cost me $10. I be like, dang, this price is looking crazy.
Can I please get a Titan turkey? Can I get a foot long? Yeah, just that.
Between 2022 and 2023, the cost of food, beverage, and packaging rose around 11% for both McDonald's and Chipotle. Still, as of late, labor is the main culprit.
Food is about a third of the cost of a menu item. So even as those costs moderate, in many cases, and particularly given the laws that we're seeing in California and some of the other, minimum wage laws and just increases that are happening, is that wage pressure remains elevated.
The fast food labor market became increasingly competitive for employers during the pandemic as companies struggled to fill their restaurants. In 2022, the number of employees in the limited service restaurant category were still below 2019 levels. During that same time, the number of limited service establishments grew by over 4%.
As things normalized after COVID, you still see a higher amount of job openings and less people coming in to fill those jobs.
Compared to 2019, the percentage of sales that goes towards paying for labor has grown for many limited service restaurants like Wendy's and Shake Shack, where it has actually decreased for restaurants like the Cheesecake Factory and Darden Restaurants, which owns chains like Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, and the Capitol Grill.
In order to maintain the same service levels and expand their operating hours to accommodate the consumers' late night snack demands and demands for earlier breakfast, fast food restaurants need to hire more labor across the day part. And so as they're competing with other potential employers, they need to make the job more enticing. And the easiest way to do that is by raising the wage rate.
And companies are passing these costs on to the customer, especially as states like California have raised the minimum wage for workers.
And obviously, despite this huge wage inflation, there's a lot of other factors at play. I think when you look at inflation within limited service, first of all, you're starting with a lower check average. And so any increase of $1 or $2 that an operator passes on just by definition has a higher percentage increase on it.
From December 2023 to February 2024, the national average for a quick service restaurant check was about $18, which is 4.5% more than the same time period last year. That's a higher percentage increase than both casual and fine dining. And full-service restaurants are capitalizing on the decreasing price gap.
How is this Chili's 3 for me only $10.99 when fast food is so expensive?
It could be because we don't have to pay for any mascots.
Please! I was born for this!
It has created a shift in fast food consumer behavior.
Perhaps before they were going there 10 times, but now they're still only spending $100 and maybe they're going there 8 times or 7 times, right? And so you start to see this traffic fall off because they're still spending essentially the same amount, but they're now going less frequently.
Okay, so that makes sense. I can't hate on that. It's labor costs have gone up. Let's be real. Fast food work, it's not very attractive. So how do you attract people? Well, we got to pay them a little bit more. You got to pay them a little bit more. That just is what it is. We can't be upset about that. And it's definitely being passed down to us. I know in California, they switching that thing to 20 an hour. It's definitely going to be passed down. They're not taking that to the dome. They said we're going to pass that right on down to the consumer. So you can definitely expect them prices to be up. I remember I stayed in California for like a year. I would say probably 2 years ago. I was there for a whole year. Their fast food prices were up then. And it definitely is because they're passing it down to labor. So while the food might have increased a little bit, labor definitely increased it. I know for fast food workers right now, if they're getting $20 in California, that fast food is not fast food no more. Well, it's fast, but it's not affordable. Fast food is not affordable anymore. And like they say, Chili's might be your go-to now. It's cheaper than going to McDonald's. You look at the menu, especially what you're going to get, you may have a little bit to take home. And if you had little kids, that's definitely the kids' menu going to be cheaper. I don't see how, just passing it down. That stuff right there is crazy expensive. But I'm not upset that people are getting paid more for doing this job. Especially the way, things are going. A lot of it is going to be replaced anyway. And these restaurants will be ran by 3 people at most in the future, because AI is going to take over. So, it's like you pay the people more. Definitely. Productivity can go up, pay the people more. So I'm not upset about that.
Although prices for fast food have soared, sales have remained strong. McDonald's, Wendy's, and Yum Brands, which owns KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell, have all seen revenues surge past pre-pandemic levels.
A lot of the sales are still going up, and a lot of that's driven by price as opposed to frequency or visits.
A lot of investors are now focused on who is best positioned to drive growth based on volume, because you can obviously only push your price higher for so long.
And that for so long may have arrived. McDonald's missed earnings estimates in the first quarter of 2024, and an Evercore analyst called it one of the most sobering quarters for the fast food giant. Others like KFC and Pizza Hut are experiencing the same consumer pullback.
We must be laser focused on affordability, which means good entry-level price points available every day. In the markets where we're doing this well, the business is outperforming. In some markets, however, it's clear we still have opportunities to strengthen our proposition.
100K plus income household are really powering through and still spending at kind of normalized levels. Where we see a lot of the constraint or perhaps behavioral changes is the 50K and below consumer. And so your lower end consumer who just doesn't have enough spending power to keep doing everything that they were doing when the economy had a lot of additional COVID stimulus available.
Remember the $5 footlong at Subway? Well,
yep, I'm telling y'all right now, people under 50K, they going right back to that thing my mama used to tell me. Mama, I want McDonald's. We passing McDonald's. You got that McDonald's money? Do you got that McDonald's money? That's what they going back to. Hey, it used to happen to me. Y'all better implement it back. I don't think, fast food just ever been the most affordable thing unless you're going off strictly the dollar menu. Like, you was going strictly on the dollar menu if it was affordable. So now that that's leaving, it's like, it's definitely not affordable for nobody. Like they said, somebody in the 100K range, they're holding on. It's holding on because, you can't be too upset with prices going up at a time like this. All prices are going up. And especially since it's shown that these prices are going to labor, somebody has to work this. Somebody has to do the job. Especially if you want your big chicken. You want your $5 foot. You want your Subway, You want your Chipotle, because Chipotle prices done went up too. And I don't think Chipotle is being too affected, But seeing that McDonald's earning prices went down for the first time in forever, that's because they have nothing affordable on that menu now. I don't think nothing at McDonald's is just straight up affordable. I don't see nothing for anything low on their menu right now. At least that I want. Everything on there is definitely expensive. I remember looking at it, I said, dang, this stuff done went up. It's some spaced out time while I'm going to McDonald's. 'Cause McDonald's ain't just the healthiest of foods. So it got to be like a real night where I'm just like, hey, I'm hungry. McDonald's the only thing open. And those people got to get paid for being there. So I can't be too upset that it cost me a little money to get what I wanted.
that's a thing of the past. This turkey sub cost me over $11. The bad news about inflation is prices are...
Hold on. Is that a $5 foot long? That doubled in price? Oh yeah, Subway, they dropped that jingle all the way. $5 foot long. I remember I used to like that commercial. We going to Subway. $5 foot long. I'm eating on that for 2 days. That's a $10 foot long now. Hey, $10 $10. It don't even ring no more, y'all, because it ain't got that foot in it. You got a $10 foot long now, though.
Aren't going to go down. The good news is the increases are slowing.
Prices in general across the economy very rarely ever come down once they've been reset higher. One of the reasons for that is wages, once they're reset higher, very rarely get pushed back down and reset lower.
To combat the decrease in value offered by fast food, chains are relying on apps and loyalty programs. In its 2023 fourth quarter earnings call, Wendy's says that it plans to invest approximately $15 million, primarily in 2024, to further enhance its mobile app experience. McDonald's announced its goal to expand its loyalty program from 150 million to 250 million 90-day active users by 2027.
They haven't been able to do before is have targeted advertisements that go directly to consumers based on their consumption preferences. And the companies will be able to see almost in real time the return on investment of those advertisements and those promotions that they push to the consumer, because they can tell, I pushed them the promotion on Tuesday and they made a purchase on Wednesday or on Thursday.
The value offered by fast food is something that customers will continue to evaluate each time they make a purchase, and it may ultimately determine how the industry reacts going forward.
Restaurants still take dollars to the bank, not consumer visits. And as long as they're able to continue to drive growth from a value or from a dollar perspective, I think, that's still good news for the industry.
Come Vegas, 427. Oh, yeah. They not lying about that. Have y'all seen the fast food apps? That's where you get all your savings at now. That's what they trying to do. They going to push you to that app. They gonna get paid from that too, y'all. They get paid from that, But they want to see value in that app. Have y'all seen the app? Y'all, in the app, if you like McDonald's, on Fridays they give free medium fry. They call it Free Fry Friday. I'm telling you, that's where you get all your saves at, is in the app. I would honestly, I have an app for about every fast food place I go. Chick-fil-A for sure. Chipotle. Oh, yeah, just know. I see that was around. Chipotle, yeah, and Chick-fil-A. I got them apps no matter what. And like I said, if it's a rare weekend, that McDonald's app being open for that Free Fry Friday. Y'all better get on them apps and tap into them deals. Them things is no joke. What's up in the chat, man? What's up in the chat? Yeah, them apps is no joke. So you better go and download you an app. And then when they push you that thing, they go get it. Because fast food is definitely expensive right now. Man, if you with me, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment on your way out the door.